Good evening, everybody. This video is not going to be like the others because I want to do this particular video for everybody that goes through sadness, depression, and that constantly feels alone because it's real. And a lot of people think that, oh, go do something, make yourself happy. Oh, let's go and do this. It'll get you out of the funk. When in fact, for me personally, I wear a mask. Okay? Hold on. Okay. I wear a mask constantly because I don't need my close friends and family knowing or seeing anything. I go shopping, whether in a store or online, not because I need to, but because I'm trying to make myself feel better and to block out everything that has happened and everything I'm dealing with. It's my memories, it's my emotions, and the sad thing is I can hide everything very well. I can hide the hurt, the pain, the sadness, and nobody would ever know. Okay? Nobody would ever know. Because I've gotten so good at it. I mean, I should win an Academy Award for the type of acting that I do. There are so many people that deal with silent depression and the silent sadness, and nobody would ever know because they're a lot like me. We wear masks, and a lot of the time, we say we're having fun. We say, I'm fine, everything is good. When in all actuality, it's not. So, the next time somebody says, they're fine, everything is good, and you feel something, like something is wrong, you know, the vibe, their energy is off, just be there. Because you never know what they're dealing with. You never know what they're feeling. Um, and it's something that a lot of people don't talk about. I'm one of those people. I just shut down and I shut the world out. And I pretend like everything is fine, like everything is just hunky dory, when in fact it's not. I have I have become skilled. Um, and my phone is hot and it's not charging. Let me see. Okay. Nope, you're on an awkward level. So we're just gonna have to deal with the heat from my phone. Um, it's it's something that develops strongly in us. Sometimes it is passed down to us, or it is caused by something that happened to us. And for me, it's both. So I'm literally I love you too, sis. I'm literally stuck on in both categories because my dad goes through it or went through it before I was born. And a lot of what I've gone through, a lot of a lot of what I've dealt with, I've never spoken on. So when I'm able to, when my body and my emotions and my mind work together and allow me to turn all of this into rage, I know how to elevate my anger, my rage, into fury. I get furious. At that point, there is no stopping me. I do not stop. I am like a volcano when my fury gets fueled. I don't stop. And I guess that's my defense, because I don't I don't show a lot of my emotion. Sometimes I wish I didn't have emotion. I have literally blocked out a lot, and that includes family, friends. I've literally blocked them out. And it's not because it's personal. It's because I feel like I have to protect them from me. Because when I was a child, I would get so destructive. There was something that I saw as a child, and we had heavy couches and heavy furniture in the house. And I was a child, and we had carpet, and I literally pushed the entire living room into the kitchen, the dining room, and down the hallway by myself. And no matter no no matter what doctor I went to could figure out how I would get so strong because of my anger. No doctor could explain it. No doctor could find a reason. But when I'm angry, like I stated before, it's something that takes place. A few people can say the wrong thing, and it turns into anger. The anger fuels the rage fuels the fury. At that point, it's like I transform, not in the literal sense, but in a sense of I become the Incredible Hulk. Because I have pushed heavy vehicles uphill in the rain with no help by myself. I have moved furniture upstairs by myself. There is almost, I mean, I feel like for me personally, I feel like there's no rhyme or reason. Absolutely. Absolutely none. But at the same time, there are so many people that deal with depression, that deal with sadness, that deal with sad depression. Okay, I go through all three. Okay, and it's never a certain time, it's never a certain place, it's never a certain anything. It can hit me like that, and I could be out, just my mind, feel like it's been set free. But for a lot of people, it doesn't happen like that. And for me personally, I feel like giving up because even now, there is not one doctor, not one, that knows what the hell they're doing. There is not one doctor that can figure out where my strength comes from. Not one doctor that can find out where all of this sadness and depression is coming from. And I've seen a plethora of doctors, and not one of them knows how to locate any of it. So at times, after the anger, the rage, the fury, I have to sit and think, and I'm like, oh my God, Remy, you're not human. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm not human. I mean, even though you can cut me, I bleed. You shoot me in the right spot, I die. But I don't feel human at these points because I have strength that comes out of nowhere. And nobody can explain it. I have lifted the back end of a half-ton truck by myself with a full load by myself. I didn't hurt myself. I didn't break anything. I had no strains, no torn muscles, nothing. But nobody can pinpoint how this happens, where it comes from, or why. So even though I go through cycles of sadness, depression, sad depression, even though today I thought I was fine. I thought today would be the first day in a very long time where I could actually be free of it. And just when I thought I was free, just for today, it felt like I got drop kicked because I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. If I see it coming, I can try my best to divert everything. But when I don't see it coming, it hits me and I feel drop kicked. It's almost as if somebody throws a bus at me and I can't get out of the way fast. For me to be live with this, it's embarrassing. But I've always said on this channel, I am real and I am transparent. There are certain things I will not talk about, whether it's personal or public. I won't. And even right now, my fight or flight is telling me to run. Okay? I don't even want to pack a bag. I don't want to do anything. I just want to get in my car, fill up my tank, and just go. Wherever I run out of gas at is where I'll be. I don't even want to go back to the East Coast. I don't want to go where anybody knows me. I just want to be alone. And that's how I feel. I feel like I'm constantly alone. I could be in a room full of people and feel completely alone. And that's just how it is. You would think me being an Aquarius, I wouldn't be like this. Okay? Aquarius is of the earth. Okay? We do feel, but we're also, in a way, in control. Okay? But I've gone through so much hell in my life where it's affecting me yet and still. And I don't know how to fix it. If I don't know how to fix it, how can somebody else fix it? It's like as I get older, my emotions get worse. My emotions literally go up and down, up and down, up and down. I mean, sometimes I could be having real, legitimate fun. Whether I'm on the phone or if I'm out somewhere. I love being out with my brother. I really do. I enjoy being out with my brother. It's fun. I love being on the phone with my sister. It's fun. But it's like when I'm not on the phone with my sister, when I'm not out with my brother, I feel this big. It's I literally feel sometimes like I'm smaller than an ant. and I am trapped and I can't get out. It's like I'm trapped and I'm stuck. But sometimes I'm able to get myself out. But at times like this, I sent my sister a text and I told her, I said, I give up. I'm tired of trying. I'm tired of fighting. I don't want to do this anymore. I literally let my depression take over. Should I have done that? No. But depression attacks in many ways, many forms. But yet nobody can figure out why I go through depression. Hell, I don't even know. But that is my curse. It's my curse. My mom doesn't deal with it. My brother doesn't deal with it. Nobody I know deals with it. Even my sister, she's her heart is just so loving. You know, my niece and nephews, they're freaking fantastic. And I love them all. But in the text I sent my sister, and I believe I said this on the phone as well, I said, my family has a key to my apartment. All of my credit cards, my bank accounts, my family has access to just in case. And when I say that, I am not joking. I'm tired. I'm mentally tired. I'm physically tired. I'm emotionally tired. I'm spiritually tired. I literally feel like I have nothing left to give. Nobody really understands that when I say I feel like I have nothing left to give. My ex took almost everything out of me, along with my past. Everybody, well, a lot of people said, picture your glass half full. How? How? My past took a lot from me. Okay? My relationship took a lot out of me. So after all of that, what's left? Air? Space? Congratulations, you're breathing. I'm breathing with a curse I can't get away from. Yes, thankfully, I am above ground. But at the same time, why do I have to carry this cross by myself? Granted, it is my cross to bear. But I'm tired. I am honestly tired. Even at night when I'm asleep, I don't rest. I don't. I just sleep. I wake up in the morning. I wake up drained. I wake up, I have no energy. When I get up out of my bed and I start walking, it feels like I'm gonna fall. But nobody really gets that. I have not had a vacation from working in 3 fucking years. No, I'm sorry, 4. 4 fucking years I have not had a vacation from work. I left one job and went right into another. But yet I keep going because I know if I don't, everything that I've worked for is going to fall apart. So it's like, how do I give what I don't have? I can't give what I don't have. And I'm tired. God, I'm tired. The text I sent to my sister, I said, I know it's blasphemous to ask God to take his breath from me, but I'm tired. I have no other options. I'm tired. I can sit and pretend as long as I need to. But when I'm done pretending, when I'm done acting, I have to deal with this. Okay? This is what I deal with. Okay? All of this. So, there are a lot of people like me. Okay? There are a lot of people like me. And one person that was like me that couldn't take it, he hung himself. He literally hung himself. And another guy that was like me that couldn't take it shot himself with a shotgun. I don't want that to be me. I don't want that for anybody else. Yes, it's tough. Yes, it's hard. And normally I don't speak on death, but this is real. And right now, lately, I don't know how to handle it. Right now, the way I want to cry, I'm holding it in. But I want to just let it out. And I cannot. I won't. Not while I'm here. No. There is no way. You couldn't pay me enough to let out the cry that I want to let out because I'm tired. The last little bit of energy I have, I'm using it to hold it in. A lot of people really don't grasp emotional destruction. A lot of people don't realize the mental destruction things have on people. And this is what develops. All of this is what develops. That's another reason why I have earned my nickname Vesuvius. Because when you push me, I erupt. And there's no coming back from it. But when I don't erupt and I hold everything in, this is what happens. Because I don't want to hurt anybody, so I seclude myself. I have done my fighting just because I knew I could win. Just because it was fun. But now, I'm trying not to. But it's fun for me. But at the same time, me being an actual legal adult at 33, if I put my hands on somebody, I'm going to jail. That's not a break from life. I have never been arrested. I have never been put in jail. I have never had any of that. I've never been searched by an officer. And I am so thankful that I have never had any of that happen to me. But nobody really understands how hard it is to deal with something like this. Nobody really gets it until you go through it. And once you start going through it, and you don't think it can be fixed, it affects you physically. It really affects you physically. Because you go about your daily life. You get up in the morning, you go to work, you get up, you take care of your kids. You get up in the morning. And it's like you're not there. You're physically there, but you're not here. And then if you stop even for a second, you can feel it coming. So you try to keep yourself busy as long as you can. So you can try to keep it away. Because we do work. You do take care of your kids. You do have to take care of things. And you cannot do it like this. But being constantly alone, even when you're in a room full of people, it's not a good feeling. It's really not. Because you can't find your way out. Even though you want to leave, you can't. The reason why you can't leave is because you went with somebody else. They drove. So you're stuck. That's where I am. I asked my friend, would it be good for you if I drove my car? And the instant answer was, nope. You don't feel comfortable with somebody else driving. I said, how about I just take my own car? He said, why would you do that when we both can go in my truck? So either way, it's an excuse. Either way, I'm fucked. Because when I'm ready to leave, I can't. So I'm trapped in a box, and in my mind, I'm panicking because it's a room full of people. I don't know none of these people. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to stay in the corner by myself until I can leave. And then when I get back home, the real panic attack starts. Because I was holding it in. Because a lot of people would see you taking medication and then they automatically assume, oh, what's wrong with him? Oh, what's wrong with her? You know, are they crazy? Are they taking crazy medication? I went to a wine tasting and I had to take my anxiety medication. And that's exactly what this bitch said. She was like, are you taking crazy pills? I looked at her square in her face. I said, bitch, fuck you. What you need to do is go to buildaass.com, you flat ass bitch. I said it. I said it. And then she started turning racial. I said, bitch, if you don't cut it out, I promise you, I will snatch you fucking bald right here in this ballroom. And my friend was sitting right there. And he tried to tell me, be quiet, stop, don't threaten. I said, this bitch disrespected me. She wants to come at me racial. Okay, fine. But what you will not do is proceed to do it. And that made me have an anxiety attack. Because I knew I couldn't put my hands on this bitch. But if she would have taken 2 more steps toward me, I know I would have busted her ass with that wine glass. That's what I'm talking about. With me and other people like me, there is no in between. It's either 0 or 1,000. And right now I'm sitting at 999. Because if somebody says the wrong thing to me right now, it's gonna get ugly. And I don't have a problem with that. But emotional hurt lingers. Mental hurt lingers. The destruction of the mind and the heart lingers. The only thing that we can really do is move on. But we never forget and we never stop feeling it. So, like how I just got aggressive, I'm literally sitting here ready to cry right now. Because I know that's how I am. Do I want to be this way? No. Would I rather be fucking normal? Yeah. I would love to be normal. But there's nothing normal about me. And I have to deal with this alone. I have to deal with this in silence. I have a doctor that put me on 5 medications I take in the morning and 5 I take at night. Just to try to calm me down. And sometimes when I take it 30 minutes later, I am dizzy, I am nauseous, and I can't see straight. But guess what? I keep going because I know I have to work. I have rent and bills to pay. I can't just stop. I can't just leave work and say, oh, well, it's okay. Work will be there tomorrow. I can't do that. Because like I said before, if I stop just for a second, everything I worked for, it will fall apart. But nobody will understand this if they don't go through it. And I really am thankful for the people that don't go through this. Because it's not fun, it's not funny, there's no excitement, there's no enjoyment, there's nothing but depression, sadness, or the sad depression. Or even when I have been depressed, I get violent. So I have to keep myself locked away from people so I won't hurt them. Or I won't say the wrong thing and hurt them emotionally, because I know what it's like to be hurt emotionally. And everybody can thank my ex for that. Everybody. Because that stupid, sorry son of a bitch destroyed me. He almost killed me. With the mental games, the emotional games, the lies, the games, the secrets, the cheating, and everything else. He literally almost killed me. I have a fucking white streak of hair in my fucking head. Because of him, I was almost $9,000 in credit card debt. But I still kept going. How? I don't fucking know. But I am so thankful. I am so thankful. Now he is in prison where he fucking belongs. I don't know what the fuck he did to be in prison, but that's where you fucking belong, you stupid, sorry son of a bitch. And yeah, I am part of the victims' call list. Yes, I am. Because I want to know when the motherfucker gets out, because I'm going to do everything I can to get the motherfucker put back in. How about that? He doesn't belong to be free. Would I prefer him stay in prison until his last living day? Abso-fucking-lutely. But I don't have that kind of power. But I will say this, my reach is far. My reach is far. I could be sitting right here in my apartment and I could reach somebody in fucking Europe. And I don't have to fucking move. But yet when I reach out to people, nobody responds. I can reach, and I don't reach the correct way because I don't want to seem weak. I'm not a weak person, but I reach for people and nobody knows that. Nobody thinks. Nobody puts two and two together. Nobody has enough common sense to know when Remy is reaching, there is something fucking wrong. Nobody knows. Nobody has the common sense to know that when Remy is reaching, just be there. Just be there. But nobody gets that. I reach. Even when, on the Housewives of Atlanta, Nene was reaching. I saw it. I heard it. And they all treated her like she was the bad guy. I literally wanted to jump through my TV and say, Nene, I hear you. Nene, I see you. Nene, it's okay. You're stressed. You're tired. You're overworked. I see it. I hear it. It's okay. Just take time. You're not alone. But nobody does that for me. Nobody asks me how I'm doing. Nobody calls or texts to see, oh, hey, Remy, everything okay? I haven't heard from you, in a couple of days. What's going on? Are you okay? I don't get that from nobody but my stupid ass. I'm sitting here calling and texting people, hey, how are you doing? What's new? We haven't talked in a couple of days. I hope everything is okay. Nobody does that. So, yeah, I have a contact list in my phone that's about to get 30 contacts shorter. 30 contacts shorter. That will only leave my sister, my brother, and my mother. Everybody else, fuck them. I call on you, I text you to check on you, but you don't even have the decency to check on me. We've been friends for 15 and 16 fucking years. And you don't even have the fucking decency to text me and say, are you okay? Are you alive? But no, you want to stay in your own fucking shit and act like everything is cool and hunky-dory for me. I've got another friend that's sitting here right here in the same fucking city that I'm living in that's not too far from me. No calls, no texts, but you want to invite me to go out. But yet, when that day comes, All of a sudden it's an excuse. Your fucking sister got a fucking husband that gets cuckoo, that gets fucking loco and fucking stunad, when he fucking drinks and wants to get unruly and fucking stupid. So you have to take your ass over there because this stupid fucking bitch don't know how to say, you know what? I'm done with you. I'm finished. Get the fuck out of my house. Do a restraining order. Fucking move. Don't say shit. Up and go. But no, this stupid fucking bitch wants to fucking stay with his ass. Now the motherfucker's in jail, and I'm pretty sure she's sitting up in that house crying and boo-hooing and slinging snot because she got her husband thrown in fucking jail. Bitch, grab your nipples and point them to the sky and say tough titties and keep it fucking moving. So that night we were supposed to, go out and hang out. I'm texting my friend. I'm like, yo, are we going or not? It takes you 2.5 hours to respond. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to go to my sister's house because her husband was tripping. And you wonder why I don't want to have nothing to do with you? No. I have 0.0 friends. 0. And you know what? I'm good with that. I'm fucking good. Because everybody I fucking know is a fucking fake motherfucking bitch. Everybody's always out for self. But yet, when everybody motherfucking need, who do they miraculously call? Like this girl I know. Oh, hey Remy, how are you? I'm like, what's poppin'? She like, oh, can you send me or can I borrow $900? Bitch, who? Who? Bitch, your husband is right there. So I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. But if you don't have access to $900, I'm going to need you to put on your good skirt and your good tube top and put on them good knee-high boots and get to trucking. Plain and motherfucking simple. I give no fucks. No fucks. Or what you can do is go down to the fucking strip club and go apply for a job there, sliding down a pole, bitch. Put some tapples on your nipples and swing your titties around. I don't give a fuck what you do, but you ain't getting $900 out of this one. Shit. Not with me paying my own rent and bills, bitch. If you don't go somewhere and motherfucking choke, I don't care what you choke on. You can choke on a vagina. You can choke on a dick. You can choke on some nut sacks. You can choke on your lips. You can choke on some hair. I don't care if you choke on an animal part. But you ain't gonna do it over here. Oh well. This is the shit I'm talking about. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And, one doctor thought he was bipolar. No. I don't think so. I don't know what it is. Another doctor thought he was ADHD. Maybe. I don't know what the fuck it is. All I know is that I'm sick of dealing with what the fuck it is. I even told my sister, I'm like, yo, if I could, I'm thinking about putting all of my bills on auto pay and take a good 30 days to check myself into a fucking crazy house because I need a fucking break. I need a fucking break. But nobody understands that. Nobody realizes I'm tired. I'm burnt out. Okay, I have nothing left in me to give. But yet, what do? Can I see a show of hands? What is it that I do? I continue going. So, on that note, I'm going to continue going because I have my hands in so many different things. I can't